In this tutorial, we'll learn how to configure JSON Web Token, or JWT, authentication between a standalone Oracle Fusion Data Intelligence instance and its source Fusion Applications environment. JWT-based authentication allows a standalone FDI instance to connect to Fusion applications without using a stored system account password. Before I create the instance, I need to generate an X.509 key pair and upload its public certificate to the source Fusion Applications environment. Fusion Applications use the trusted issuer and public certificate to validate the JWT. I'll create and manage the key pair according to my organization's security requirements. For this example, I'll use my organization's approved OpenSSL distribution on Windows to generate the required key files. I'll right-click it and select Run as administrator. I'll open the OpenSSL installation directory and navigate to the bin folder, where I can find the OpenSSL-X application. With the bin folder open, I'll launch a command prompt so I can run the OpenSSL commands. I'll run the approved OpenSSL command to generate an RSA private key of at least 2048 bits. I'll store the key in a secure location and restrict access to it. When the command finishes, I'll verify the private key appears in the folder. Next, I'll create an X.509 public certificate from the private key. Fusion Applications uses this certificate and the trusted issuer to validate JWTs. I'll run the command from the OpenSSL bin folder. I'll run the approved command to generate the X.509 certificate using the private key I created earlier. I'll set the certificate validity period according to my organization's certificate management requirements. When prompted, I'll enter the certificate subject information required by my organization or the customer certificate policy. Some fields may be optional depending on the certificate policy in use. After the command completes, I'll confirm the certificate file was generated. I now have the private key required for the FDI connection and the public certificate that I'll upload to Fusion Applications. Next, I'll sign into the source Fusion Applications environment as a user with the security admin role. From the Fusion Applications homepage, I'll open the navigator and select Security Console. In Security Console, I'll select API Authentication, then create an Oracle API Authentication provider. I'll select Edit and enter FAW Service JWT Issuer in the Trusted Issuer field. This value must match the issuer used by the FDI JWT, so I'll enter it exactly as shown. For this FDI connection, I'll select JWT as the token type and then select Save and Close. Next, I'll open the Inbound API Authentication Public Certificates tab and select Add New Certificate. I'll enter a descriptive alias for the certificate. Then select Choose File to import the public certificate file. I'll click Save and verify the new certificate alias appears on the Inbound API Authentication Public Certificates page. I'll click Done to complete the configuration. I must wait at least 15 minutes for the uploaded certificate to become effective before creating the standalone FDI instance. Now that I have generated the JWT key pair and uploaded the public certificate to the source Fusion Applications environment, I can continue a standalone FDI instance creation. Find more videos in this series and additional resources for Oracle Fusion Data Intelligence in the links below.